Well, am I dreaming? Or do we finally get the new Lionel catalog in July of all months? Well, in my opinion, it's pretty bit early. But since we now have the new Lionel Volume 2 catalog, why won't we take a crack at it? And judging by the title, the main picture here with the Polar Express and the observation car, which looks pretty awesome, I bet we're going to get more Polar Express items here. Still celebrating 20 years of believing. Oh, is that the Y6B? They bring the Y6Bs back. Oh, scale. What? What? Vision GG1s are back. The Vision Line GG1s are back. That's a pretty unique route you're going, Lionel. Rerunning the previous Vision Line engines. Not gonna lie, that looks mint. And wasn't I bluffing that was a Conrail GG1 there? Vision Line features. Oh, forget to look at that. So, sit rep. The GG1 is now getting a Vision Line rerun. So, that's the Conrail Big Blue scheme. Conrail 4800. And that, I bet, correct me if I'm wrong, but I bet that road number is the same one that got the 4th of July scheme. The old Rivets 4th of July scheme. The Conrail 4800. So on to the features. Legacy is equipped, obviously. Bluetooth, Lionel voice control, obviously. Well, Bluetooth, that's new to this version. 4-digit addressing, that's new. I wonder if the electric arcing is back. Adjustable smoke output. Dual spray pantographs. Minimum curve 072. Ah. And how much does this cost? $1,700. So I don't know if it mentions the arcing pantographs. And about this that way here. The Fancy Congressional. Looking sharp. There's the Station Sounds Diner, and this is the Fancy Congressional set. Passenger car's looking pretty neat. But one odd thing, it doesn't show the arcing, the lighted arcing of the pantographs, which was a staple on the previous Vision Line. Yep, it shows the lighting features on it, so I'm pretty sure they might be the same features on the previous incarnation, but correct me if I'm wrong. Road specific details. And I bet these have the newer features on most of Lionel's new engines. Pages are acting like crazy. Five different horns and bells. Yeah, and radio and road specific crew talk. Pretty neat, but if only Lionel had some more new features to put in the book for the GG1. Or maybe future electric engines for diesels, like, I don't know, maybe third wheel operation. Or like mimicking third wheel operation, but I don't know if any GG1s. Ooh! And I don't know if any GG1s like had third wheel shoes or stuff like that, but it'd be pretty cool to see. That's the Tuscan Red GG1 4877. Old Big Red herself. Not gonna lie, if I had that sort of savings, I would certainly get 4877. Such an iconic look. And here are the green Penske GG1s. Spirit of St. Louis. And it's pretty neat that they're advertising them in whole sets. So I'm wondering if we might get an Amtrak or a Conrail. The Penn Central. Yeah, the one and only. And they have multiple variants of that. With different logo variants. 4-digit addressing. Stark contrast. Excuse me. And now we get to Amtrak and sorry. Never seen this sort of scheme on a GG1. Phase 1 GG1. And here are the... Holy crow, they have Rainbow Era the passenger cars. Excuse me. Yeah, that's pretty neat. They have Rainbow Era passenger cars. And a hand power car. That's awesome. And we have yet another expensive Amtrak GG1. And here we have the Phase 1 passenger cars. Oh, this is pretty neat. I wonder if this is a what-if scheme or... Oh yeah, this is an actual scheme. Never knew that the Golden Spike celebration. Never knew that the Golden Spike celebration had a GG1 in this scheme. Pretty neat having the America's Railroad scheme on this set here. But having them as a separate set, it's going to cost a lot to get the whole set. But for just like two passenger cars, like costing $500. Only two. Only two. And this one almost costing $900 for 3 cars. I mean, man. Lionel. $700 for the diner set? Page is acting crazy again. And I wonder what the 4-car set costs. $1,000. And then maybe $700 less than the GG1. And speaking of which, this is a full-on set, which costs $2,600. Yeesh. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see some of these cars in different skins. Speaking of which, there they are. Vision Line, Pensy Cabooses, and 5 Cabooses. I don't wonder if there are Vision Line specific features on the Caboose. Minimum curve 031. Rail sounds equipped. So at least that's a Vision Line feature right there. And crew talk dialogue. Never knew that. And the air whistle. That's neat. And oh! The post-war Madison set. That's awesome. That is neat having a post-war homage to Lionel, but hot take. This set looks a bit grainy in my opinion. Looks almost like an Honest Rendering or a LionChief vibe. But that's pretty neat. And $2,400 for the Madison LionChief. Why did I say LionChief? Vision Line set. But it'd be pretty cool if Lionel made a LionChief plus Madison set. That because they have made a LionChief GG1. So that would be awesome too. Wait a minute. That looks like the Polar Express observation car. Is that probably the same tooling? Probably the same tooling as the Polar Express cars. Santa Claus. Santa Clara. Oh. I was on a Polar Express gig right there. Santa Clara. Man, the text there is a bit blurry. And we have another post-war inspired vibe. Lionel Lines. Streamlined passenger cars. And it's an LCT exclusive for this GG1 end set. And the big thing is the 4-digit addressing. And we have Pensy baggage cards. That's pretty neat. Of course, the Penn Central baggage cars. Oh, this is a real express agency. That's neat. Now I got diesel. No steam engines. I'm pretty sure they might swap it around. SD70s. They're back. And with the NS Heritage units, no less. But costing a bit more. Well, a bit of a shout out to a YouTube channel that I see. Shout out to that's a big thunderstorm right there. $700 for the SD70s. Well, then back to the shout out. Well, shout out to Ben's Trains if he's interested in getting these SD70s. Because I know these engines are good looking by the pictures here. And these also 4-digit addressing. So these are now being applied to these standard legacy engines. Oh, they have a new Photomech scheme. Nice. I'm just going to have on a limb, but the Photomech scheme here is looking pretty neat. And hot take, if only they used, they continued the red and yellow for the Florida East Coast. But that's just my opinion there. So most of the NS Heritage units are there, and the last of the CN Heritage units. But because we got SD70 M-2s with an enigmatic pilot of all things. So we got the CN Grand Truck Western Heritage, which also costs $700. The main Northern, oh, that looks pretty neat. And the Susquehanna. A wild card of roads here. And one of them more SD70s. Ah! And, why do the C-Liners look, they are like a patent? Lionel, please give us some answers on why these engines look like a drawing, but still Canadian national. So, like, they didn't wait until they got a full rendering of, like, the SD70Ms. So they just said, okay, we're just gonna make a design for the catalog. Yeesh. This is as roadkill as it gets, but still Canadian Pacific for the C-Liners. And they cost $600. Less than the SD70s. Milwaukee Road. And they have the Super Pass B units, of course. Well, I'm just wondering if the Milwaukee Road one is a what if. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, if they actually use the C-Liners for the Milwaukee Road. Well, I'd say the best looking C-Liner for me would be the Milwaukee Road one. Even though, I don't know if it's a full prototypical one, but yeah. Okay, now this is how you advertise an engine, Lionel. Alco PA. Super Bass units. Santa Fe always looking stellar. Oh, we got the Southern Black scheme here. Southern Tuxedo Black scheme. Southern Pacific. And the New Haven. Look at that. And they're costing $1,200. $1,200. Oh, like, just as the price of those passenger cars set right there for the Vision Line GG1s. And look at that, they got the nickel plate road Alco PAs. Those looking pretty good. And none of that. Don't show me that Halloween Alco PA. Ew. Super ass B units. Also, shout out to Eric Trains on that. Shout out to Eric Trains on his new nickel plate road Alco PA. Well, hopefully, if you've seen in his video, hopefully got the horn sounds right for the specific road names, but I bet like for the recent since these engines have more than one horn option, I bet you're gonna be able to change the horns on these engines. So yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Midnight Flyer. Santa Fe on Halloween got me like spooky sounds. Who in the right mind would like a Halloween passenger set, although it looks cool, but yeah. And they have a Halloween J3 Hudson, which is LionChief Plus 2.0. But still looks pretty good, but why release a Halloween engine like that as well? Yeesh. And that's a personalized boxcar. And here we come to the switchers, SW1s. Pretty digging the cargo one right there. New York Central, digging the Lehigh Valley. Also Amtrak, also for addressing, and the minimum curve is 031, so it'll be able to fit in me layout. Yay! Excuse me. Although it costs $550 for a switcher. For a switcher. Yeah. All due respect, Lionel, but prices are getting a bit out of hand. Speaking of out of hand, this California, the SD40-2s. Aberdeen, Carolina, and Western. They're getting onto a big Aberdeen, Carolina, and Western trend right here. Oh, that one looks beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, Chicago Northwestern. And Diesel, is that you? If you watch Mighty Machines, you might get that reference. Ready Northern Heritage Unit. And make it double Susquehanna Heritage Unit. And now I just saw where the steam engines are. And those guys cost $650. Excuse me. Sioux Line. And never seen this scheme here. VMV. And an REX unit of all things. That is a hodgepodge scheme in my opinion, and I love it. And now onto the steam engines. And as I predicted, the Y6Bs are back. And starting out with 2174 of all engines. The Y6B that could have been here today. And anyone in the comments, press F for 2174. Oh, we got brand new features. Safety valve steam, like almost like on the Vision Line Class A's. Road specific details. The whistle steam smoke effect is back, but at the cost of $2,000. Probably more than the Vision Line GG1. Well, if anything, the Vision Line GG1 is a steal compared to the Y6Bs. Okay, Pensy. I know they did it with other Y series engines, like I think the Y3s, but dude. Yeah. These what-if schemes, though. In the Great Northern, these look pretty good, but... And Union Pacific, like... That would challenge the big boys like no tomorrow. If you be actually... had a variant of the Y6Bs, but... Yeah. These what-if schemes, though... I know the road-specific details, but when it's only the changing of the Number plates? That's a bit cunning and some slack. I know the Pensy would have made some more changes to their engines if they ordered like that. But yeah. Speaking of changes, the Martins are here, and they sort of look like 3D renderings of something. Oh, brass tenders, nice. Santa Fe, that looks pretty neat. About its raw specific details, because look at that seaboard for it too. NC and Sadell, Whistle Steam Smoke Effect, and road specific details, so I know whose tender is which. 3, 3, 2, 4. With the New Haven. Still looking pretty neat. Southern looking beautiful. And Texas and Pacific. Oh man, it looks beautiful. But it still costs $1,700. Almost as much as the Vision Line GG1. Heavy Mikados. CNJ. Digging it. USRA spec. EJ&E. Well, Lionel's going on a great northern craze right here. Also Steam and road specific details and the Ford Georgia addressing. LNN. The Pittsburgh and Lake Erie. Oh, showing there's some love for the, even though it says New York Central. Oh, yes, Sue 10,003. And they got the road specific details for that guy. Oh, yes, I bet that's going to be a high model for any of the Midwestern rail fans right there. For Zoo Line 10,003. And now into the 060s. And the swinging bell is back. Look at that. If the LionChief 060s had a bigger brother, be like. Grand Trunk Western. I don't know if these ones have like the road specific details, but it'd be cool if these were more related to the road specific details. But yeah, it'd be really funny if Lionel made a Pensy flyer with but in legacy spec. That would be really funny. And lo and behold, they have a bunch of sets here. New Haven Minuteman freight set. Only $2,000 a pop. And here's the big chunker set. Norfolk and Western King Cole set. Look how many hoppers there are. Oh wait, $3,000 for a set like that. Man. Okay, now getting back to reality. N5 Cabooses. Digging that Long Island one. Digging the Long Island. Penn Central. And more Pensy Cabooses. I bet these ones don't have the Vision Line features. More Long Island and more Penn Central. And more boxcars. Mostly Pensy boxcars. Penn Central, I have one of those. Holy moly, is that like steel flat cars or something? Westinghouse and the Department of Defense. liquid loads inside that tank car. Yeesh. Hotbox reefers. Bruh. Atlantic coastline looks pretty neat. Man. And we got the piggyback trailers. Alaska Railroad one looking pretty cool. More of the ribside boxcars. SD2 hoppers. Look at that. And look at that. Oh, these are the rusted out graffiti hoppers. Those look pretty neat. Rock Island. Yeah, these are modern hoppers. I'm loving the Rio Grande one there. I have on all that rust. More hoppers. Coal loads in the hoppers. And traditional. Here are the LionChief sets. And the Cap 3 app now has Bluetooth on it. So you could run like any LionChief and Legacy. So I'm pretty sure Cap 3, I'm pretty sure Cap 3 would soon probably take over the role of the LionChief app, but we'll see. Lionel voice control. Compatible with new Lionel Legacy O, HO, and S-Gate engines. And speaking of LionChief, we have the J3A Hudsons, Line Master J3A Hudsons, which cost $800. Okay, so I bet these might be the quote-unquote legacy Hudsons. And these are looking pretty neat for a LionChief engine, no less. Especially the pacemaker Hudsons. And here we got the GB38s, and what a scheme here from CSX. What a scheme. And I think that's their hybrid scheme that they did on one of their engines recently. I wonder if either one of those lights would be like the Mars lights. Canadian Pacific. And they got a Genesee and Wyoming scheme. Ohio Central. I also got the Seaboard scheme as well. And they got a pretty neat new set with the CBKC. First CBKC set here. Look at that. And I'm pretty sure they're using the same tooling as the other Jivo sets. Excuse me. But yeah, pretty neat. My favorite one of the LionChief sets by far. No, the Area 51. More Area 51 Beetlejuice American X-ray boxcars. Lionel Cabooses. And there are the accessories. And they got the updated railroad crossing. And here's the Lionel Base 3 and Cap 3 with the Cap 3 app. Where the Cap 3 has Bluetooth and the command base. And the Cap 1L remote. And they're bringing back the Jesse skin on a CNL canal. Look at that. If anyone hasn't got their Jesse Greenbrier, now's the chance to join to get yours on the custom run. For a second, I thought it was an LCZA engine. Who knows? Maybe I might do my own custom run engine for rail tracks. But we'll see. And that's a pretty neat set. The Southern Pacific Black Widow set. That looks nice. LCCA. And they're the National Train Day boxcars. There's the boxcars since this is only one side. Nah. And enter to win a Line GG1. At least you could save you a cool $1,700. And why did the other page disappear? And there we go. So, sit rep on the entire catalog. Massive prices, mostly for the LionChief engines. Hopefully, like, relative for the LionChief engines, but LionChief Plus becoming maybe the new legacy. Yeah, it's still pretty cool offerings. My favorite engine so far would probably be my top three would be the Line GG1 4877, the Grand Trunk Heritage SD70, and the pretty of a wild card, but the 20th Century Limited J3A Hudson. Those look pretty neat. And also, honorable mention the CPKZ, but still pretty neat offerings. If only they could lower the price, though. And on that end, I think we reached the yard limits for this RW Reactions video. Be on the lookout for some more upcoming videos, including the next episode of Tales of the Showroom that's in production right now. Drive safe, everyone. Bye.